Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coaching Bites with me, Georgina Joy Read. It's a wintry day in Cape Town. Welcome, welcome. Are you ready? Grab yourself your Master Entrepreneurship Workbook. And if you don't have one, don't worry. You can just grab a pen and paper and follow along like that. I've got a really great coaching bite for you today. And actually, it's something that all of us entrepreneurs struggle with and get caught into. So let me not keep you in suspense, but open to page 69 of your workbook. And I'm going to go through the coaching point first, and then we'll look at the exercise to do that together. So the coaching says you cannot learn if you're not willing to listen. There is no easy way to succeed, but there is always a way. Anything that is easy or free will not lead to success. So let's just break down that bite for a little bit before we get into the action. You cannot learn if you are not willing to listen. Now, by listening, of course, in this context, it actually means not defending. And we tend to defend our opinions, defend our ideas very vigorously. And when we do that, we're not actually listening. So if somebody comes along and gives you feedback, and then you go into a defensive mode and say, oh, but da 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 da, oh, but I was trying to da 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 da, what you're actually doing is not listening to the feedback. So see if you can catch yourself this week coming up being defensive and stop it. Because when you become defensive, you cannot listen. The next point is around no easy way to succeed. And why are we always looking for the easy way? But we do. We're like, if I do that, I can get there faster. Now, getting there faster is not a problem, but skipping the work is the problem. Okay, we cannot get to success without doing the work first. And that's the with a capital T and work with a capital W. So things that are free or easy, when we employ those or use those, we are not putting in the work. Actually, we are being called from the outside. This free thing is catching your attention from the outside. And because it's free, you're going along. But you're not actually there yet. And maybe you're thinking about these live coaching sessions right now. They're free. They're not costing you any money, right? You can join me here. But what is actually happening is if you don't take the information and the work that you do here back to where you are and do the work, nothing will change. You will not reach success. So even here on these live streams, it's so important that you do the work. And let's get into today's work. Okay? The question is, what does success mean to me? Now, everyone can be different. What does this success mean to me? Does success mean looking after your family? Does success mean financial freedom? Does success mean a house in Camps Bay? Does success mean 7 different cars? Everyone is different and it's entirely up to you. What does success mean to you? So success for me is all about freedom. So for me to be truly successful, I need to be free in every moment. And to be free in every moment, definitely there has to be sufficient money because money does give you freedom of choice. And so I need that. And free to be able to make choices in line with who I am, not make choices that are bound to another person's idea about what I should be doing. That's success for me, very deeply tied in with freedom. What does it mean for you? Then, how do I know if I'm being successful? What are my checkpoints or markers? So you actually need to identify what you will see in your life if you're being successful. Okay, so if we go back to my example of where freedom is success for me, what do I need to see in my life? So I need to be able to see, I need to be able to say yes or no. Okay, so but let me go with I need to be able to say no to certain things. What else do I need to see as a marker? I need to um, have an abundance of my fluffy butt friends, my chickens in my life. Okay. If there are no chickens in my life, I am definitely not achieving success because they tie in very deeply to my sense of freedom in terms of how I'm living. So that would be a marker. So you need to identify, and I encourage you to identify 3 or 4 if you can. What does it look like if you are achieving success? What are those markers? And those are things that you can actually put up on your wall. You can have them written there on the front of your notebook. Okay, and identify, and you can see them often. If this is there in my life, that means I'm being successful. If this is there in my life, that means I'm being successful. So go along, do the work. And when you have done the work, you will be on your way to achieving those markers and the success. There's no shortcut, there's no easy route. You must do the work. So I will see you again next time for our next coaching bite. Take care, everybody. Bye now.